Yes, guys, what's happening? It's your girl Mina. Welcome back to my channel. You already know what it is. Saturday morning vibes. I'm saying morning, it's just hit midday, but that's still kind of morning to me. First and foremost, big up to everyone in the chat. You already know what it is. I told you, lot, I'm gonna be doing more watch alongs outside of just the normal content that I do, and we're here today, Everton versus Spurs, because I want Everton to win. I want Everton to win. Big up to everyone in the chat. Let me know your match prediction. Lineups are out. You can see it right. Oh, I never do it right. Lineups here. You can see down below. Let me know what you lot think the predictions are. To be honest, I've never seen a Saturday early kickoff that has actually entertained me this season, if I'm being honest. I haven't really seen any, but I'm going for hopefully an Everton win. My boy Danjuma's on the bench, but I just realised when I was doing the thumbnail last night, I realised both people on the thumbnails have played for the opposing teams. Danjuma has played for Spurs, and Richarlison obviously played for Everton. So it's going to be the Richarlison and Danjuma derby. I don't know. Especially because Danjuma don't really be playing for Everton. But Idris Gana Gueye is back from AFCON after Senegal got knocked out. And he's back straight into the starting lineup. It looks like Sean Dyche was missing him. I'm here also. Sorry, I know Kadeem somewhere in the chat. There's Kadeem says, don't get your hopes up, Mina. I know I'm not. I'm here, honestly, to watch Branthwaite. If I'm being honest, I'm on Branthwaite watch. Also, shout out to Marouane Fellaini, Everton and Manchester United legend. I know you lot are gonna say, Mina, you're using the term legend too lightly, but I loved Marouane Fellaini when he was at United. He's announced his retirement from football today. Done a lot of stuff for Everton, done some great memories for Manchester United, so big up to him. But I'm going to quickly go through the lineups. Everton in goal is Pickford. Their back four of Tarkowski, Malenko, Godfrey and Branthwaite. Midfield of Dwight McNeil, Ashley Young, brother. I don't know how he's still playing football. I don't know how he's still playing football. But it is what it is. Idris Gana Gueye and James Garner, Manchester United Academy product. And then a front line of Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Jack Harrison. That's for Everton. For Spurs, I think it's a regular lineup that they have, bar Son that they're missing. Vicario in goal, Romero, Porro, Van de Ven and Udogie in the back line. I think one of the better backlines I've seen this season. In the middle, Højbjerg, Maddison is back, Timo Werner, Brennan Johnson, I don't know how that brother cost 50 million, and Bentancur, and up front, Richarlison. Their bench, I'm not going to lie, Spurs' bench is a bit concerning. It's a bit concerning, I'm not going to lie. Where's Onana? Good question. Where is Amadou Onana? Is he on the bench? He's not even on the bench. He must be out injured then. Yeah, he must be out injured. That's the only explanation if he's not on the bench. Teams are coming out at Goodison Park. Is this the last season that they're playing at Goodison Park? Is it next season that they're moving to their new stadium? I've seen their new stadium a few times when I've been to Liverpool. It looks pretty cool. Goodison Park is also in a very random location. Like, it's like right in the middle of houses. Quite similar to Anfield as well, actually, and Old Trafford kind of. But yeah, Goodison Park is in a random place. Big up to everyone in the chat. If you've just come through, be sure to hit the like button. Adam says 3-2 Everton. That's so jokes, because right under Adam's comment is Kadeem saying, don't get your hopes up, Mina. I know I'm not. Big up to Kadeem, the resident Everton fan here on our channel in the community. Cab says, come on Everton. I think we're all hating on Spurs today. We might as well have just called this a hate along rather than a vibe along. We might as well have called that. Big up to We Deserve Better. I hope you are doing well. Matt says would sign Branthwaite in a heartbeat. Interesting. A lot of people have been hyping him up, and maybe I ain't been watching him enough. That's why, honestly, I'm watching a lot more Everton games so that I can see. I really want to see what he's saying. Let me get the stop clock ready or the timers ready. I don't know. I feel like Richarlison has scored 7 in 7, guys. He's scored 7 in 7. This was a guy that we were cooking for so long for not scoring. Idris Gana Gueye, I like him. I'm a fan of him. Free my guy Danjuma. He's not even on the bench. Oh my days. He was meant to move to Lyon as well. And Lyon, I think Everton were making it difficult for Lyon. Because Everton obviously have to terminate his loan for him to go back to Villarreal and then for him to go to Lyon. So they went and got Ben Rahma on loan instead. Free my guy Danjuma, man. Danjuma is injured too. I do remember he picked up I was going to give out some confidential information, but I'm not going to do that, guys. But I do remember he picked up a knock before a game a couple of weeks ago. I think it was like the first or second week of January. He picked up a injury in training. So I'm not surprised. If that's why he's out, because he's injured, then kind of makes sense. James Maddison. What I would do to have a number 10 like him, honestly. What I would do to have a number 10 like him. Do I have anyone in my FPL playing? I think I got Pedro Porro in my FPL. I think that's it. And I forgot to captain Haaland. Ugh. Let me see what my team is. Yeah, I got Pedro Porro. I got Darwin Núñez, but they're saying he's got a foot injury. 75% chance of him playing. I'm not going to lie, guys. I ain't got one United player. in my FPL. Honestly. Calvin Lewin needs to go. I was watching the build-up to this game just now. Peter Crouch, Joe Cole were talking. And they were saying that Dominic Calvert-Lewin needs to score, and he needs to score ASAP. Everton, I heard Everton might be looking at another points deduction as well. If that happens again, that will actually be sad. And also the owners need to take responsibility at some point. I made myself a fresh cup of tea, guys, so excuse me while I drink my tea on stream. And Pastor Kaglu. Realistically, Mina, what players would we sign in the summer and the positions that need strengthening? I think we need a right winger. I think we need a 10. I think we need 2 centre backs. We need a full back. We need a DM. We need a lot of people. I'll be live, guys. Listen, today the streams are streaming. Today. We will be live after this game at 3 p.m. with Saeed. Then we'll be live again at 5 p.m. for AFCON watch-along, Ivory Coast versus Mali. And Mali has a player that you guys will be familiar with because I've mentioned him a lot. Mohamed Kamara of Monaco plays for Mali. So we could do some Mohamed Kamara scouting. Oh, shit. I forgot to... This is what happens when I get distracted, guys, and I forget to play. I forget to press the stopwatch. There you go. Time is off. Kickoff is underway. But we got a lot of streams coming, so be sure if you ain't got much to do on your Saturday, come through. It's gonna be a vibe, especially that AFCON game. It's gonna be a good one. I think Ivory versus Mali, 2 good teams. Ivory Coast, not gonna lie, got through fluky, but Pickford has great passing. He's a good passer. Enzo and Caicedo have deactivated their X accounts. I saw, but why is everyone making a big deal out of it? Don't footballers deactivate socials all the time, or were they getting abused a lot? Right-sided centre mid with physicality and ball carrying has to be top priority for the summer. 100%, I totally agree. We have no physical midfielder. Like, have you guys realised we have no physical midfielder? Idris Gana Gueye just took out Maddison. It's a big switch for Everton. Come on, James Garner, don't let me down. Come on, James. There's quite a few like ex-Man United players playing for Everton. I just realised Ashley Young and Garner, and then a future Manchester United player in Branthwaite. Calvert-Lewin with a very unusual control, but he wins the ball. Garner drop it. Look at Garner. Look at him. I'm so proud of him. He's just doing the basic fundamentals. And just like that, Spurs on a break. They could break. They got 3 options. Brennan Johnson with the ball on the right-hand side. I'm saying 2-1 Spurs. Yeah, I'm not going to be surprised if Spurs win, guys. I'm not going to lie. But my delusion is making me... But to be honest, guys, every time I root for a team, they lose. So maybe I should stop rooting for the team that I want to root for and root for the other one. Udogie with the ball. Udogie is a great player. Oh, my God. Udogie is a top player. Do you think Bellingham said rubbish? I don't even know. I just seen that clip circulating social media. I don't know if he said it or not. Let me put my headphones on. I don't know if he said it or not, but like, I can't lip read, innit? So, and also, I don't care. Like, people want to make something out of nothing. They want to make something out of nothing. Honestly, I'm not expecting much from this game, guys, just because Bentancur just gets away from him. Just because 12:30 kickoffs on a Saturday are never good. Like, it's like people got Friday night hangovers when they play. And they don't be playing good. Be sure to hit the like button if you've just come through. Spurs trying to get the ball into the other half, which they do. Udogie with the overlap. He's got 3 options he gives the ball away to Tarkowski instead. And then Tarkowski just gives the ball away to Werner. Do Everton know how to hold on to the ball? 1-2. Look at that 1-2 football. Udogie getting into the right spaces. He finds Richarlison. Oh my God. 1-0. He's not celebrating. Respect to him, innit? He's not celebrating for. Oh, I put 1-0 to Everton by accident. Kadeem says, I'm so done with this team. I'm sorry, Kadeem, man. And here's me saying this is not going to be an entertaining game. Respect to Richarlison, innit? Because me, I don't care. Guys, if I was a footballer, I would be celebrating against my old teams. I don't care. I would be doing an Adebayor, running the whole length of the pitch to celebrate in front of the fans. Oh, man, you're half asleep, but I am. How am I putting 1-0 to Everton? I'm so delusional. But look at that. It's just a simple goal, guys. 1-2. Udogie running into the right spaces, holding his run. Finds Richarlison. Nobody picking him up in the... Guys, there's 3 players around him in a triangle, and nobody thinks, let me pick him up. Is this the Branthwaite that you lot are all gassing up? Is this him that you lot are gassing up? That's just standing there doing nonsense, moving like Maguire. But 1-0 just like that. Should we say it's going to be like a 3-0 or 4-0? Oh, he didn't even celebrate. He went like this. He even did that to the crowd and he said, I'm not going to celebrate. Pickford is having a go at his players, by the way. Udogie miskicks a clearance. Dominic Calvert-Lewin jumping high. Too high. Spurs got a bargain on Udogie. He's an elite left-back. Facts, he's a really good left-back, you know. Let's be real, guys. Spurs have a good backline. Spurs have a good backline. Pedro Porro. These are players that I heard of Udogie, but I never really watched him much. But I heard of him before he joined Spurs. Van der Ven, Romero. We all know Romero. Pedro Porro, Vicario. These are players that... They're not big, marquee names, but they do the job. And they do it very well. Their recruitment has been good, yeah. I remember talking about it with Fuad ahead of the Spurs Man United game, and he was saying that Spurs have gone down the path now where they... Look at that. This season, by the way, Everton, when they've conceded first, they've lost all games. It's safe to say that supporting Everton is over for me this game. James Maddison gets clattered. Tarkowski is still asleep, bro. Wake up. This is what I'm saying about Saturday morning games. Players are half asleep. Players really be half asleep. Werner's actually been good on his little loan spell so far. Don't you lot think? He's been good. I don't. Do any of you lot want Everton to get relegated? I personally, I don't. I don't want them to get relegated. Spurs have been low-key doing that with fullbacks for a few years. Yeah, true. Their recruitment's just been really good. You know they have a good manager when he could get a shoot out of Richarlison. Richarlison ain't a bad player. Let's be honest, guys. He ain't a bad player. I just think his first season at Spurs was just, you know, the big price tag, big move. Especially when Everton fans didn't want him to leave. So I just think it was one of them ones. But once he's not the main man... Once he's not the main man, I don't think, like, when they're not relying on him. Right now, they're only relying on him because of Son. And also, I think he plays well with Son, Kulusevski, and, who is it? Son, Kulusevski, and Richarlison when it's that front line. I think they play good. Where is Kulusevski? I just realised he's not playing. I realised it's Brennan Johnson that's on the right. Big up to Lutata says, big up, Mina. I no longer watch games. Your streams on watch-alongs are enough. That means a lot, man. Big up, big up. We're just here for the vibe, man. You know what I'm saying to myself now? I'm saying, because I'm always watching football, I might as well just do watch-alongs. Because I'm always like, right now I'd be watching this game regardless. So I might as well just do a watch-along and chit-chat with the community. Tottenham have scored the most in the Premier League this season. Arsenal second and then City third. Wow. United nowhere near there. He's a decent bench option at best. They need to upgrade. What? When they spent 50-60 million on him? The pigeon. That's what they were, the pigeon. They spent that much on him. I think he's a good bench option. I think, yeah, you know, a replacement for Harry Kane, he's not that. He's not that. Have you seen the young talent Spurs have just signed? Yeah, who is this young... They just signed this 17 or 18-year-old kid on his first professional contract, and he rejected, I think, Brentford or something to join Spurs. Clearly... Spurs building out of a press very comfortably. United would have panicked by now and sent that into the corner. Look at that. They've progressed the ball so easily from an Everton press. He rejected Barca. Damn. Rejecting Barca for Spurs. But to be honest, guys, I'll be honest, yeah. I respect players, young players who turn down big clubs for game time. Like, I respect that so much. Maddison goes for goal. Takes a shot. Ooh, just goes wide. Save. It's a save from Pickford and took a deflection. This colour kit is so weird, by the way. This colour kit. I really like Lamine Yamal. I really like him. I remember tweeting about him 2 years ago when he was like, I know this sounds weird, but he was like 13, 14 at the time. And I was saying, watch out for this kid. And he can play for like 4 national teams, I think. He's got like Moroccan in him. He's got Spanish. He's got so many nationalities that he could play for. He's picked to obviously play for Spain. But he's going to be a Jamal Musiala type talent. That's big words from me, I'm not going to lie. Corner, dealt with. Edge of the box. Ooh, over the bar. I might as well watch on stream. Could get that Nubian fan. Hey, where's Nubian Pharaoh, man? Where is Nubian Pharaoh needs to come. On my birthday, he needs to come over to my channel. No, but I love that for United View. Get it, like having people that are willing to spend that much on their channel, man. It makes a big difference as well. Because the difference between when it comes to YouTube, guys, you make more money from super chats than you do from memberships. So if you're going to send someone like a big value membership, like if you're going to gift 50 memberships, sometimes you're better just sending it in a super chat. I need to take my vitamins. This is a reminder to myself to take my vitamins after the stream. Mickey Moore has 20 goals in under 16 in 80 games. And I think 13 assists. Look at Spurs under squads. Oh yeah, Day is a Spurs fan. I forgot. I was thinking, why does Day know so much about... why does Day know so much about the Spurs? What are they protesting in the crowd? They're holding up some yellow thing. Is that the shame on the Premier League? Yeah, for the FFP rules. Yeah, they're booing the Premier League, calling them corrupt. Yeah, we don't like the Premier League. I don't like the Premier League. I have no reason not to like them. But I think Nottingham Forest and Everton are both looking at points deductions again. I would love to go to an Everton game this season, you know. I don't know why. It just looks like a nice, a cool ground, a cool stadium. Corner in. Tarkowski is literally backing into Vicario. And Brathwaite, both of them are backing into the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper can't move. This is proper shithousery. This is proper shithousery right now. This corner that Everton are taking. The centre-backs are not letting Vicario move. And he still gets a hand onto it. He still gets a hand onto it, even though he weren't able to move. That's so jokes. Big up to Vicario, man. Mina, who's winning the Prem this year? You know, I genuinely don't know, you know, guys. I actually don't know. I think it's going to go to like the last 2-3 games of the season. And that's entertaining. But as someone who's outside of that title race, it's not entertaining because it's like watching, you know that meme of SpongeBob. He's watching his friends play outside. That's me basically. I think it's Patrick and SpongeBob, and Spurs are pressing, trying to force it. Jordan Pickford comes out. He does a little kicks it out for a throw in. I think Liverpool will win it, but I don't want them to, but I think they will win it. I just feel like, especially with the Klopp announcement, it's different. It's different mentality now. They're gonna be every game. They're going all out. They're going all out every single game. Tomorrow's game against Arsenal will be interesting as well. That'll be an interesting game. I wish I could do a watch along for that, but I don't think I'll be home in time. Liverpool winning it. I agree, Fabio. I don't want them to, but it's kind of like at that point, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. 12 minutes in, 1-0 Tottenham, no surprise. Although Everton have been a lot better. They've been a lot better since they've gone down. Maddison running into a lot of space and finds how... This is what I don't understand is how Maddison was running into such a tight space and still manages to find his striker. And Pickford with one big kick straight to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And he finds him 1v1 with Romero, but Spurs are getting back in their numbers. McNeil finds Garner. Oh, he gets fouled by Brennan Johnson, but the ref says play on. The ref says play on. Who's getting fourth? Oh, Brennan Johnson just skips. Oh, he nearly gets past. This is end to end so far. And McNeil picks it up, dribbling 1, 2, 3, 4, dribbles through 4 Spurs players and finally gets brought down. Oh, he looks like a baby Bruno. What the hell? McNeil looks like a baby Bruno, guys. Who's getting the 4th spot? Should I say Spurs? It would be jokes if Spurs fall out of 4th spot and then Villa go through. I don't want to see Villa in champs next year. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to see them in the Champions League. Should I say Man United? Man United's getting 4th. Oh, big up today with the super chat. I appreciate the contribution. Says big up again, Mina, one of my fave YouTube accounts. That means a lot. That means a lot. Big up today. I know he's a Spurs fan as well. Appreciate the contribution, man. I appreciate it. Free kick, McNeil. Falls to Ashley Young. Falls to Garner. He misses that. It gets blocked. Idris Garner Gaya is weird because 1 minute they're calling him Gaya, then they're calling him Garner. It's like he's got 2 names, but I don't even know what he goes by. I actually don't know what he goes by. Maddison loses the ball in his own half. A ball in, gets dealt with for a corner. Hopium settings from Mina. I'm being delusional by saying that we're gonna, that we're gonna finish top 4. I think that top 4 race fast is gone. Man, like Ashley Young, this guy does not age. He does not age one bit. Tarkowski and Branthwaite are back for this corner, doing exactly what they did the last time, surrounding the goalkeeper. Literally, Tarkowski is backing up to him, and then Bentancur is trying to stop Branthwaite from getting involved. Oh my God! Keeper got fouled, but he still got a hand to it. This is proper shithousery from Spurs. This is proper shithousery from Spurs. And they tried to take the free kick quick, but the ref's not allowing it. I must say, Tottenham play some beautiful football. It hurts to say it. It actually hurts to say it. This is a set piece straight from the training ground, you know, these corners that they keep taking. Spurs trying to get out of the press and they force it out for a throw-in, just about. Just about they get it out for a throw-in. How many assists did Dogu got this season? That's a good finish, man. That's a good finish from Richarlison, man. They're just showing back the goal. That was a good finish. Everton, though, they've woken up. It took them about 15 minutes, but they've finally woken up. I just want bare shithousery from Everton, man. And I want them to win. Oh, nearly gets nicked. Garner Gaya wins the ball. Then it's a big kick. Spurs are just trying to get some sort of control. That's a free kick, ref. Thank you. Why am I saying thank you? But that's a free kick. Garner got brought down. Oh, Romero's the captain. That's mad. That's crazy. The commentators are taking the piss out of Romero right now. They're like, oh, do you think he got given the armband to calm him down a little bit? And then one of the commentators said, you're gonna need more than an armband to calm him down. In swinger from McNeil. It's a good ball. Goes all the way to Ashley Young at the back. He puts it back in. That's too heavy. But it goes back. Oh, McNeil nearly had that again. It's a big kick up. Everton are playing good balls in from McNeil, but not great ones from Ashley Young, I'm not going to lie. Did you hear about Lingard going to FC Seoul? I heard. 2-year contract. 2-year contract. Remember what Mourinho said? See how they play. If they play. Where they play. What happened to all those people that he was basically indirecting in that speech, in that football heritage speech? United they bumped Lingard a little bit as well with the West Ham deal. They told him that he was going to be a part of the Man United squad the year that we signed Ronaldo, and then he just never played. And that's why he turned down the West Ham move, apparently. I remember he was talking about it on the that podcast, this Diary of a CEO podcast, when he's talking about what happened that season. He went from being in contention for England, like at the Euros, to not sniffing Ashley Young with a ball in. They're just spamming crosses in. Oh, good ball from Ghana Gay. It's a ball across. Oh my God, he hit his own teammate. McNeil hit his own teammate. That was going in. Harrison was offside. What an idiot. What an idiot. I mean, yeah, he's still offside anyways. That delivery was offside. Udogie got 2 assists in the Prem. Why did I feel like he had way more? Why did I feel like he had way more assists? Everton are really, they're trying to get something. It would be unfortunate for them to go another goal down or to go into the half still 1-0 down. Like, that would be very unfortunate. Spurs, one thing I like about Spurs, yeah, I know it sounds stupid, but they go back to come forward and it always works out for them. Just patient. And it's true, Everton are playing a bit, what's it called? Erratic. They're playing a bit erratic right now. Look at that. They move the ball from side to side comfortably. Back to Pickford. Pickford. What the hell is that? What is that? What is wrong with Pickford? Everton are literally right now erratic football. It's a long ball to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Takes a header. Van der Ven walks away with the ball. Light work. Light work. Is Koala your relative? No. No, Koala is not my relative. That's crazy. That is a crazy stat. Maddison has 5 assists this season in the Prem. All of them away from home. Oh my God! Everton are giving me heart palpitations right now. What are they doing? Why are they playing like this in the back? Is this how they always play? It's a great pass. They're so erratic. Kadeem says, just calm down, guys. They are so erratic in the back line. Oh, Pickford out. They need to relax. They need to just calma. Just calm down. What is going on with Everton? Do Everton always play like this? Do they always play like this? Erratic football. They've had 49 completed passes. That's crazy. 49 complete. Oh my God, Pickford just booted it out. Pickford just booted it out. What is going on? They need to sort it out. They need to sort it out. I think they're missing Abdoulaye Doucouré. Great pass from Ghana to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Top tackle from Van der Ven. Top tackle. What happened? Where is Abdoulaye Doucouré? Is he out injured as well? That's unfortunate if he is. Because having him as a number 9 is a cheat code. Look at the way Van der Ven came sliding in. Oh my God. Abdoulaye Doucouré is a good player, man. He's a good player, I'm not gonna lie. They're missing a lot of players to injury. Amadou Onana, Abdoulaye Doucouré. I was gonna say Arnott Danjuma, but has he even scored for Everton yet this season? I don't even know. How many appearances does he have in the Prem? Let me check. Let me see how many appearances he has. Because I remember I put him in my FPL team at the beginning of the year because he's a cool guy, but I took him out straight away, man. Alright, he's got 14 appearances and 1 goal in the league. Damn. That's crazy. Ashley Young. What's his name can't play as like, I know he's a number 9, but him as a lone number 9, he looks like he's gassed out. Not Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin. I don't know why Beto doesn't play instead of DLC. No disrespect to DLC, but DCL, sorry, not DLC. Free kick for Everton. Let's see what they can do with this. It's fizzed across the box. Richarlison just gives the ball away. Oh, great ball. Great ball. To switch it. And it goes out for a corner. It's a good ball to switch it from Godfrey. Udogie just hits the kick and it goes out for a corner. Corner. Let's see if they're going to do their little shithousery again. Nah, I think the ref is watching them. Vicario is a snitch. Look at him trying to get the ref's attention before the Everton players start doing their shithousery again. Oh, they've started it again. They're trying to block the keeper every time. I love that, man. I love that. I love that. Bring on Beto, man. I've seen enough of Calvert-Lewin. I've seen enough of him. Man like Amadou Onana in the crowd. I would take Amadou Onana at United, guys. I would take him. Mina, what advice would you give to Ange and Deitch? None. I would give them no advice. I would give them none whatsoever. It's kind of weird for me to give them advice as they are the managers, not me. They're the professional managers. They know better than anything. I do feel like... Oh, it's a good ball to McNeil. Another tackle from Van der Ven. Give them bad advice. Big up to Steffi, yeah. Maybe I'd give them bad advice to throw them off a little bit, yeah. I'll say nonsense like play Romero in centre mid and put Madison as a fullback. McNeil? Oh, I can't put a good ball in. Big up to Anthony says, big up Mina and everyone in the chat. Big up. Hope you're doing well. Oh, he just smashes that across goal. They're just spamming crosses in. Is this what Everton play like all the time? You got one target in Calvert-Lewin to aim for and you just spamming crosses in. Sean Dyche gives me police officer vibes. Like, I'm sure he must have been a police officer before he was a coach. He must have been a police officer before he was a coach. Play Vicario in the 10. we could play Andre Onana in the 10. Imagine the assist we get. Pickford, what are you doing? Allah, Pickford again kicking it out because he thinks what is wrong with him? And people are shouting at him from the crowd and he's saying shh. He's so erratic. How could I understand why Everton's backline is such an erratic backline as well today, because when you got Pickford in goal, man, that's scary. That is proper scary. Bentancur. The good thing about Spurs is they can proper find like pockets of space so easily. They can proper find pockets of space so easily. Big up Mina, would you take Pickford over Onana? I don't know, you know. Pickford's a good shot stopper, I'd say that. And he's a good passer as well, but his erraticness is a bit scary sometimes. I don't know if I would take Pickford over Onana. And also, how old? I'm sure Pickford is younger, I think. I think Pickford is younger. Oh, big up. Oh, I just realised we hit 2.7 here on... I don't know if it was on stream. Maybe it was before stream. But big up to everyone that has just come through as a result. Love that. Love that. Ashley Young with the ball on the right-hand side. Another delivery in. No one's there. They've got one person to aim for. Why are they spamming crosses in non-stop? What is going on? What is going on? Pickford always forever a legend for injury. But I think that made him the most hated man in Liverpool, you know. Even though Everton is in Liverpool too, I think that made him the most hated man. Romero goes back to Vicario, comfortable. Calvert-Lewin is not it, guys. He's pants. This guy is ass. He is ass. And I mean that with no disrespect. It's a good press from Everton to win the ball back. Ashley Young, he's going to spam another cross in. It's corner. Corner to Everton. How many crosses have they had? I'm sure it must have been like, it must be on 10 now. I'm sure it must be 10. You can join the membership club, guys. It's the pinned comment in the chat. You get your badges, you get your emojis, you get your custom member content. And we got custom member content coming in the coming week as well. It's going to be a fun live stream for members only. So if you're not a member, unfortunately, you will miss out on it. Corner, in-swinger, McNeil. Are they going to do that thing again? Ooh, oh, oh, and it's a goal! It's a goal! Calvert-Lewin gets it, but I swear it was McNeil that was put in. I swear McNeil has put in great corners. Every corner he's taken. And the ref is, the Vicario is arguing, saying that he was fouled on the corner. And they've been doing this. I've been saying this. I've been saying every corner, they're literally terrorizing the goalkeeper. And McNeil is putting in a great delivery every single time. It hits the post, and I think it landed straight to Calvert-Lewin, who was already on the line, and he just headed it kind of in. We got a game now. Where's Kadeem? Where's Kadeem? I bet he's too busy celebrating the goal. We got a game now. Facts. Come on. This is going to be entertaining. Maybe this might be entertaining. Look at this ball from McNeil. Look at this ball. It goes all the way to the back post. The keeper actually gets a finger on it, and it gets headed back across goal. Vicario... He gets, he's asking for a free kick. No one's on you, bro. No one's touching you. Maddison was leaning into you trying to get to the header. Tarkowski headers it back straight across the goal. And then Calvert-Lewin just got an easy job. He's got an easy job. VAR's looking at it. Please, no. No, come on. Come on. Be for real. Be for real. No. Yes. Come on! We got a game, guys. We got a game. Anana's younger. He's 27 and Pickford's 29. Why does Anana look so old compared to Pickford? That's what I need to know. Big up to Austin in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Palmerian says Everton have been pushing, to be honest. Yeah, they've been applying pressure. Now they just need to stop being so erratic. But you know what? They know what works for them from corners now. They know what works for them. A proper in-swinger from McNeil. Pressure on the goalkeeper. Put it deep into the 6-yard box, and you've got a chance. Everton have scored the second most set pieces this season, excluding pens. Big up to Ridwan in the chat, says Tottenham have conceded 34 goals, Man United 32, and Tottenham fans put their defenders in the Premier League team this season so far. Why do I feel like United have conceded way more? I swear, I feel like... But to be honest, in all comps, we've conceded, I think, more than 50, right? Idris Gane Gay is down right now on the floor. Big up Joshua says, what are your thoughts on the West Ham game? Our game versus West Ham. I'll be doing a stream tomorrow morning at 9:30. I know, guys, very early, but it's because I need to leave to go to a football game, so I have to do it before it. I will be doing a stream at 9:30 a.m. We're gonna talk about it, but I'm feeling hopeful. I'm feeling hopeful. Of course, I still feel like Manchester United. I see some bits of Everton in us in terms of erraticness. Makes me very nervous, but. You know, Lisandro Martinez being back makes me feel a lot more comfortable playing out from the back. That makes me feel so much more comfortable. So I'm just hoping it'll be a good game. I'll give my predictions on that stream. But like I said, United. I've been saying it all month. United have to look. Sean Dyche didn't even celebrate the goal. He didn't even celebrate the goal. Champions League is violating our conceded stats. Facts. 14 goals we conceded in champs is ruining it for us, man. Tonight I'm going to watch my team play our rivals. Tonight, what am I doing? Well, I'm doing a stream now. Then I'm doing a stream at 3. And then I'm doing a stream at 5. It's a lot of streams. Hopefully that stream is finished by 7 because then I have to go to a wedding. So that's my day. My day is just a day of streams. And then tomorrow I'm going to watch my rivals play. I'm going to watch Arsenal ladies versus West Ham. So that will be a fun one. Austin says 3 a.m. stream. Let's go. Your day is one long stream at this point. Yeah, that's literally baby showers, weddings, and streams. That's my life. That's what my life has become. The thing is, I wasn't going to do streams today, but you know when you're free all day and your day starts at like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., I said, why not? Why not do some streams? And then tomorrow, more streams because United play. But then I need to, tomorrow I have to do a lot of stuff. I have to record a podcast after the women's game. I've got family coming to visit. Where am I going to fit this all? Sometimes I just feel like, you know, they say there's not enough hours in, like you have 24 hours in the day. Sometimes I feel like 24 hours is not enough in a day for what I want to do. Ooh, Inter versus Juve tomorrow as well. 2 dead teams, man. I'm not going to lie. They fell off, man. Back in the day, I would have looked forward to them kind of games. Are there virtual baby showers as well? No, there's no such thing. You're doing the Arsenal game tomorrow? No, unfortunately, I'm going to watch West Ham women versus Arsenal women. So by the time I come back, it'll probably be like once the match has started. But I'll be watching it, and I'll be watching the other United game. I need to watch both United games, the men and the women's, whilst I'm at another women's game. It's too much. Everton on the break. If Gana Gay could look up, he would see McNeil running. But Romero comes across to get the ball off Calvert-Lewin. If you just come through, guys, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Richarlison dropping deep. I don't know, man. I think Udogie with the ball over the top trying to find Werner, but he can't. If Miss Hammerett from West Ham fan channel is there at the match, please send my well wishes. I definitely will. I need to go look at what she looks like so I know so I can identify her. But I definitely will send her your well wishes, Steph. I don't even know. I need to put this in the charger. 35 minutes in. We've got 10 minutes left of the half. I'm hoping Everton score one more. Where's Koala? I don't know. I don't know where Koala is, guys. I'm not too sure. What's your plans for the day? Everyone let me know what you're doing on this wonderful Saturday. What's the weather like outside? It just looks the weather looks miserable. Let me know if you're doing anything interesting today. Sean Dyche looks like he's a fed. He looks like a police officer. He looks like The Bill. If anyone if you live in the UK and you know what The Bill is, it used to be a TV show that came on ITV, police TV show. That's what he reminds me of. Spurs just building up from the back again. I think both teams are just trying to see the half out. Because, you know what? Since Spurs scored, they haven't really created any other chances. It's been all Everton. And now Everton win the ball back. Calvert-Lewin is an idiot. Why are you doing stepovers? You dumb boy. And just like that, Spurs could have been off. But Branthwaite deals with it. Alright, Branthwaite is not too bad. We're on recruitment watch today. Big switch to Ashley Young. Ashley Young versus Udogie. I swear Ashley Young is like 50 years old. Yeah, they're just being too tacky. Spurs being sloppy in midfield with the ball. They keep giving it away. Jack Harrison puts a ball in. Calvert-Lewin trying to chase it down. Pedro Porro, look at that pace. Oh, never mind, he ain't got the pace. He's 39, that's crazy. He's 39 and he's still playing ball. Oh my god, Everton just give the ball away again. The step-over has been the most overdone skill in recent memory, besides the nutmeg. Yeah, the step-over is just from time you see defenders doing step-over. I'm seeing fullbacks like Diogo Dalot doing step-overs. That says a lot. Oh, great tackle from Ashley Young on Udogie. Great challenge, man. Ashley Young, once a red, always a red. McNeil, he gets fouled just outside of the box. Go on, Ashley Young, take it. Bentancur has been stinking up the pitch. I'm not joking, bro. Bentancur is ass. He's actually crap. Let me go see what Twitter is saying about Bentancur, because I know that Spurs fans cannot be happy with the way he's been playing. Let me see. Let me type in Bentancur. Bentancur. He is ass. Yeah, as expected. As expected. They're getting a lot of Spurs fans getting onto him. It's a cross in, but it falls back to Everton anyways, even though they got dispossessed. Does Young still have hair? Yeah, man, he went Turkey, man. He got a fresh hairline. McNeil is good. He's good. Bentancur and Højbjerg have been terrible. Honestly, Madison been invisible, bar the few chances he's created. Oh, great ball in to Branthwaite, but he's offside. Bentancur and Højbjerg. I forgot Højbjerg was even playing. I'm not joking. Everybody is wearing... I've realized anyone who's sponsored by Adidas is wearing the new Adidas Predators. And you know what? I saw these Adidas Predators in all white. It's a basketball match tonight against our rivals, and I'm dreading the game because they won the trophy against London Lions. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a good one. Spurs win the ball back. Udogie doesn't really have many options, but he still holds on to it. Gives it to Madison. Madison finds Werner on the left-hand side. A lot of Spurs players in the box now. Goes back to Madison. Madison to Richarlison. Richarlison goes for a goal. What a goal! What a goal from Richarlison. Oh my days. What a goal from Richarlison. Goodness. 2 goals for Richarlison against his former team. That's 2 goals against his former team. But what a goal, guys. And all of that came from Udogie. It all came from Udogie. I'm not even joking. Oh shit, I didn't add. It was all from Udogie. Udogie continued, found Madison. Madison found Werner. Werner found Madison again. Madison lays it off for Richarlison. Bam. Top corner places it outside of the box. Pickford didn't stand a chance. Pickford did not stand a chance. Look at that edge of the box. He doesn't even take a touch. He just straight curls it. Straight curls it. What a finish from Richarlison, man. Top goal, man. What a goal. And even from Madison. Madison didn't even get a lot of contact for that pass. It's just like a little flick with the outside of his boot. What a goal. By the way, Richarlison came into this game, guys. 7 out of 7 games. The 7 last games he scored. Now he's on a hat-trick against his former team. Get them. Get them. Big up Palmyra says, my prediction was 2-1. Reckon I'll be wrong now. Adam says, for fuck's sake, your team is ass, Khadi. Not Mickey van der Ven and Ashley Young squaring up to each other. Hey, Ashley Young, be careful, man. You might lick off that hairline of yours that you got from Turkey. Be careful, bro. 2 opposition fans were causing trouble that started the fight. What, at the basketball game? I hate this term. This term annoys me so much. Oh my days. Madison is a baller. He is. But you see what Spurs can do? They can punish you. Even though their midfield has been pretty non-existent in Højbjerg and Bentancur, Udogie in transition is helping them. He's supporting them. He's doing the job of the midfielders. Just like that, it's 2-1. Richarlison going to go for that hat-trick. And he has to... Come on, like, where do you draw the line at celebrating goals against your former team? Because if you've scored a hat-trick... If you score a hat-trick, are you telling me you're still not going to celebrate? You're just because they're your former team? Come on. Come on. McNeil with the ball. Trying to find a bit of space. He sends Højbjerg. He tries to go for goal. He drags it wide. Big up Koala says, I should be working, but I'm watching the game. Nah, this game is being a lot better than what I anticipated. This game is a lot better than what I anticipated. McNeil with the ball. Trying to find someone. Gets dealt with. Can Spurs go for a third? Gane brings down Richarlison, but the ref ain't giving it. And Calvert-Lewin now has some space to run into if he can find someone to support him. He's holding onto the ball for too much. He held onto the ball for too long. That's a great ball. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Oh, it took a heavy touch. Keeper comes out to collect it. I'd rather it 0-0 to be honest. That Spurs winning. Yeah, I don't want Spurs to win, guys. But I can't lie. That was a good goal from Richarlison. I can't lie. I remember when United fans wanted Calvert-Lewin. What United fan wanted Calvert-Lewin? Come on. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, poor pass from Van der Ven. He's got Gane. Poor. Gane had Harrison to his left and he had Calvert-Lewin to his right and he had two centre-backs in front of him and he tried to go for goal. That's poor. That is, look at that. It's a 3v2. You got Harrison on your left and Calvert-Lewin on your right and you tried to shoot. Get the hell out of here, man. It actually took a deflection from Højbjerg anyway, so that should be a corner, but I don't think it's a corner. Oh, it is a corner. It is a corner. Corner. Let's go. In swinger. It's a deep one. Oh, cleared off the line. Vicario clears it off the line. These in-swingers are killing Spurs. Did it go in? Everton should just keep going for corners. Yeah? Look at that. In-swinger. Someone gets it. Oh, Vicario saved it between his legs and then he gets a foot to it. He kicks it out. And the Everton player was right in front of him. That is great goalkeeping. That's top goalkeeping. They need to keep going for corners because that's where they're getting their best chances from. What a corner, though. Go on, Everton. 5 minutes extra time. McNeil in. Calvert-Lewin touch. Tries to take it on the spin. Garner trying to get a shot off, but yeah, he can't find anyone. He goes out to McNeil. Is he going to cross it in again? That's not a great pass. They need to force it out for a corner. Another corner. Garner on one side and McNeil on the other side for corners that's a cheat code. That's a serious cheat code, guys. Go on, let's see if they're gonna do the in-swinger again. They probably will. Spurs are struggling with these in-swingers. United would have conceded every corner so far. We would have conceded against another in-swinger. What are these deliveries? What are these? It's a foul to Spurs, but what are these corners for Everton? Meanwhile, at Old Trafford, we can't even beat the first man with a corner. As Maddison's getting dragged up with Branthwaite and then he just kicks him in the chest. Nah, these are some crazy deliveries. These are some top deliveries, man. Nearly 3 minutes of the 5 minutes extra time played. I don't know where those 5 minutes came from anyways. Does anyone here watch boxing? Because I was very sad to hear that Usyk and Tyson Fury's fight has been postponed. Again, that was on my birthday as well. But I was looking forward to it. I was really looking forward to it. I'm not a big boxing fan, but I like watching the big fights. It's a big kick from Vicario. Fury faked the injury. That's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people are saying that he faked it and he intended to fake it like months ago. because he doesn't want to get beat up by Usyk. Why postponed? It's been postponed because he took Tyson Fury took a deep cut. I don't know if it's on, I guess it's on his face, but he took a deep cut whilst sparring, and as a result, apparently that has to be postponed because of that. But I don't get it. You know what's so funny? One of my friends said back in December that 3 weeks before he's gonna get an injury and it's gonna get postponed. It's like he knew. It's like he knew. One minute left of extra time. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if they can get a final delivery in. They do, and it falls all the way. Oh, what a shot. But, oh, Mykolenko with a strike. But the ref gives a foul the other direction. But what a strike. What a strike. First time volley, left foot. Good save as well from Vicario. Who tripped? Somebody, he got pushed. Garner just pushes him. Garner just pushes Johnson. Big up to Joe, says, big up Mina, happy weekend. Are you streaming United Women tomorrow? No, I'm not, because it's the same time as a football game that I'm going to Arsenal Women versus West Ham Women. So, because it's the same time, I can't stream. But I'll be back next week with the Vibe-alongs for, I think we're playing Southampton in the FA Cup next week. So I'll be back for that. I'll be back for that, if I don't go to that. Usyk will KO him, watch. Yeah, Usyk is... I don't know much about boxing, but I have watched Usyk. I think when Usyk... He beat up AJ, right? If I'm not wrong. If I'm not wrong, he beat up AJ. And there we go. We got half time. 2-1. Richarlison is on a hat-trick when he returns home to Goodison Park. I wonder if he'll get a third goal. That tattoo on his neck is absolutely scary, bro. What the hell? Big up to everyone. Be sure to hit the like button. If you've just come through, you can join the membership club. It's the pinned comment in the chat. You get custom emojis. You get your badge next to your name. You get your custom member content. There's a 2-tier system, so you can pick which tier system works best for you. And of course, you get to support the growth of the channel. Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen next weekend. Who's winning? Oh, that's a good game. I might do a watch along for that. What day? I think it's on Sunday, right? There's a lot of games next week Sunday. Let me look at the schedule, because there's a lot of games next week Sunday that I was looking at it and I was like, wow, I could just sit there and stream all day. Kadeem says, come on. So what is it? Next week is West Ham versus Arsenal, and then Villa versus Man United for the later game. And then what other games we got? We got AC Milan versus Napoli. That's a big game. Nice versus Monaco, but a lot of people don't watch that. We got it'll be the final of AFCON as well. The Women's FA Cup, it'll be Arsenal Women versus Man City Women, and then Southampton playing against Man United. Of course, that's for the people that watch women's games. Saturday. Oh, okay, so on Saturday. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not doing anything next Saturday either. Let me look at my calendar. I don't think so anyways. I think Bayer Leverkusen might win, you know. I think PSG versus Lille will be a good game. And then it'll be third place finish for AFCON game. And then it'll be the final of the Asia Cup at 3 o'clock. Wow. So the final of the Asia Cup at 3 o'clock. Saturday and at 5:30 will be Bayer Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich. And then third place finish in AFCON at 8 p.m. Damn. That is a lot of games. Real Madrid versus Girona. Nah, that's an irrelevant game. Don't worry. That game is irrelevant. And then who's playing in the Prem? City versus Everton, early kickoff. Forest versus Newcastle for the late kickoff. Yeah, I don't care about that. Brighton versus Spurs at 3 p.m. That'll be a good game. There's a lot of good games. There's a lot of good games. Big up to everyone. Be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought of that game first. The Everton versus Spurs, the first half. Let me know also what you think for this weekend. Let me know what you think for this weekend. Manchester United take on West Ham tomorrow. Liverpool versus Arsenal tomorrow. Girona are top of the league. Yeah, I know they are. They're top of the league, which is weird. I'm reading some quotes, guys, from... apparently, Eden Hazard did an interview with L'Equipe. Yeah? He says... Cristiano is a greater player than me, but in terms of pure football, honestly, I don't think so. So he's basically saying pure football-wise, Cristiano ain't better than him. But in terms of accolades, he's saying Ronaldo is better than him. I need someone that backs that you need to back yourself like that. They asked him, L'Equipe asked Hazard, who are the better footballers than you in terms of football talent? Yeah. And then he said individually, probably Messi is the only one. I enjoyed seeing the one in Barcelona, but less towards the end. But he is the greatest player in history. He said that. So he's saying Ronaldo accolades wise is better than Hazard, but he's saying pure football wise, he's a greater player than me, but in terms of pure football ability, I don't think he's better than me. Damn. He backs himself. Eden Hazard backs himself. I respect that. I hear that. Shout out to Marouane Fellaini, man, who has announced his retirement from the game. Look at this. Richarlison has scored a brace in the first half today and now makes 9 goals in the last 8 Premier League games. I wish this could be. He scored against, even Man United are on that list, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Manchester United are on that list because he scored against us. Spurs look so dodgy defending set pieces. Facts. The corners is what they're struggling against because these in-swingers are killing them. Garner on one side, he's got a great cross on him. And then McNeil on the other side, great cross on him. They're struggling. Mina, you made me laugh yesterday when he said to Saeed, why are you ducking me on FIFA? He's still ducking me. I don't agree. CR7 is clear. Pure diet-wise, Ronaldo clears. And I saw a quote from Anderson that used to play at United today, and he basically said that him and Luis Nani lived with Ronaldo for a year when they first came to Manchester United, and he said that we had to wake up at 6. We had to leave the house at 6:30 in the morning sometimes because Ronaldo would leave. If training is at 9:30, he would go to Carrington at 6:30 and train by himself. And he was like, most times we would just sleep and meet him there. And he was like, maybe if I was with him every time and we went at 6:30 and I trained with him before training, Anderson was like, maybe I would have been one of the best midfielders in the world. I loved Hazard, says Steffi. Yeah, I think Hazard don't get enough respect. I'm not gonna lie. Like that span at Chelsea that he had, like, he don't get enough respect. But saying pure footballing ability, I'm not gonna lie, I think Eden didn't train, did he? I've heard stories from people that have trained with Chelsea from like academy levels, about Hazard saying that he like never really tried in training, and you know he was just lazy in training. But you knew that on a match day, and the manager knew on a match day he would step up. But in training, he never wanted to work hard because to him it was just training. I think you know what? It's one of them ones also where I think if he had, let me take my headphones off. It's one of them ones where I say to myself now, if Hazard had never gone to Real Madrid, yeah, and he had stayed at Chelsea instead, I really wonder what his career would have been like. I feel like he went just too early. Like, I think he should have never left. I'm always under the impression that he should never have left Chelsea. But sometimes players like outgrow teams, or you know, they want the next step up, or they want a new challenge. That's totally understandable. But I think just going to Real Madrid, he just lost all the love that he had for football. Like and it was so unfortunate because he was a player. When United went to Stamford Bridge or Chelsea came to think, I feared him. Like, I fully was scared of Eden Hazard and what he would do. I don't think, and also when he backs himself up as like from a pure footballing ability, I agree with him. I think when it comes to his pure football talent, there's a lot of players that are not coming close to him. But it's one of them ones where you can have talent, but what you do with it is a different story. If you're good for 3, 4, 5 years, whereas some people have the longevity. Ronaldo's career has spanned over what? Nearly 20 years, no? When did Ronaldo's career start? His career, his professional senior career has spanned over 20 years. And he's been, and I know people don't say it's just the Saudi league, but it's still a professional league. It's still a professional league, and he's doing it in Saudi. He finished the calendar year, I think it was with 50-something goals. 50-something goals in a calendar year. No one's talking about it because it's in Saudi, but it's still a professional league. And also, guys, you barely see like large, blowouts in the Saudi league. You never see people getting smashed 5, 6, 7-0. Like, you don't see that. It's not a thing. CR7 has more career assists than Hazard has career goals. Forget about CR7's goals. There's too many. That's a crazy stat. But can you also say that longevity plays into that? Because obviously Ronaldo's career has spanned a long period. Like, Ronaldo was playing at United for a couple years. Real Madrid, where he played with some of the best players of this era. Bear that in mind, yeah? This is not me making excuses, by the way, but Ronaldo played with Bell, he played with Benzema, he played with that front three is probably one of the best three that have played together. They're definitely up there with the best front three that have played together. So Ronaldo had that. Then he went to Juve, was scoring for fun. Came back to Manchester United, scoring for fun when he came back to Manchester United as well. So I think longevity plays a big part of it. I think longevity plays a big part of it. TKL says Eden Hazard carried us. Palmeiras says he could have and should have won a lot more. I agree. I don't think he should have ever left Chelsea, but you know, that's a debate for another day. I would love to. Every Chelsea fan I know loves Eden Hazard. Like, they love him. What's the point of training? Our players apparently train well before getting chosen for matches and they play shite. The same would have happened because he eventually do the same thing with his body and diet. That's true. Only Bell did okay when he went Real Madrid. No man can from the Premier League. I was 8 when Ronaldo started my career. I can't even remember how old I was. I must have been 8 as well, to be honest. He didn't train. He just showed up when he mattered and balled out. Bell wasn't just okay. Bell was insane. Bell, yeah, one thing I realized is he's probably one of the most disrespected players that have left the Premier League to go La Liga, you know, because people really downplay what he was doing at Real Madrid because he wasn't the main man like Cristiano Ronaldo was. And same with Benzema. Like, when people speak about Benzema as a striker, they say he's the Pippin to MJ. I'm like, nah. I'm like, no, sorry, but that Champions League team or teams at Real Madrid, yeah, Benzema was a core part of it. Benzema was a core part. People act like he was just a passenger in the journey. He was a real part of it. And one thing I respect about Benzema is he knew his place. He took the back seat as the number 9. Even though he was the number 9, he took the back seat and let Ronaldo run the show. Ronaldo was the better player, but people said that Benzema couldn't do it with Ronaldo. I don't know if you lot remember, but when Ronaldo left, when Bell left, people said Benzema was just a passenger and he couldn't do it without Ronaldo. And what did he do? He carried Real Madrid through the Champions League from how many comebacks? Comebacks against Chelsea, comebacks against City, took them to the final, won the Ballon d'Or. Like, Benzema will always, footballing wise, Benzema will always have my respect for what he did at Real Madrid, because people really downplay it. Like, I remember one of my managers at work a long time ago, a couple of years ago, huge Real Madrid fan, huge, like, season ticket holder and everything. He loved Benzema. He loved him so much, and he always used to say to me, Benzema is important to us, more important than what a lot of people think CR7 is. And I was like, why? He was like, because Benzema came, he was meant to be the main man, and then Ronaldo came, so he let Ronaldo be the main man. And then when Ronaldo left, people doubted him and said he couldn't do it without him, and then he went and did it without him. So even someone said to me also that Real Madrid Champions League means more to them than the number, like the 4 or the 5 that they won with Bell and Ronaldo, etc. Imagine that, because that one meant more to people. That's crazy. That's crazy. Only CR7, Messi and Lewandowski has more UCL goals than Benzema. Benzema is 4th on the all-time list in history, above your favourite striker. Plus 5 UCL medals to his name. Facts, he's got the accolades, but people don't want to acknowledge it. CR7 should thank Benzema for his goals. Don't let the CR7 fans hear that. That's not me, by the way, saying that CR7 did nothing for Real Madrid. He's a legend. Like, there's not many players that can go to multiple clubs and be a legend at multiple clubs, but he is a legend. He's going to go down as an Al Nassr legend as well as a Manchester United one and a Real Madrid one. I don't know about his time at Juve, about him being a legend there, personally, but he's a legend already for Manchester United. And, like, he'll always be a legend at Man United for what he did for his time at United. Yeah? Let's forget about the Piers Morgan interview for just for that. But in terms of just pure footballing wise, he'll be a legend for me. Unfortunately, I wish that his time at United played out differently the first time round, you know, because he was really keen to go to Real Madrid, and United was just that stepping stone up. United were one of the best teams in the world at the time. But when we lost that final, when we went back-to-back finals and we lost that 2009 final, I just wish he left on a high. That's it. I just wish he left with a win. And if you didn't leave on a win, I just wish he said, you know what, I'm going to stay one more year, get back to the final, we're going to win it, and then I'm going to leave. But, you know, time was running, man. Time was running. Big up to Riri in the chat, says, bless up, everyone. Big up, Riri. Oh, my God, Iran beat Japan in the Asia Cup. Shut up. They were losing 1-0. Do it for Mehdi Taremi. Oh, my God, they won. They won 2-1. They scored a penalty in the 96th minute. Oh my days. No way. Oh wow. So who is it? It's Jordan versus South Korea in the semi-finals. And then Iran is going to play the winners of Qatar or Uzbekistan. I think Qatar will win that. So Iran versus Qatar, that's already a political game. And then Jordan versus South Korea. So it could very well be South Korea versus Qatar in the final. It could be Iran versus Jordan. Qatar have to get to the final because they're at home. They have to get to the final. If you've just come through, guys, be sure to hit the like button. Into snatching up Mehdi Taremi Zelensky from Napoli bargains. Should have brought Taremi to United. People laughed at me. Guys, do you not remember? Since last year, I've been saying Mehdi Taremi, bring him to Old Trafford. People laughed at me. I remember, guys, my first ever YouTube, I'll say, appearance that I made was on the Football Terrace, if any of you guys know what that is. And this was last year when Ten Hag just came in, and I said that if United are not going to go out and spend big on a striker, we should sign Mehdi Taremi for 25 million. So the amount of slurs I saw in the chat that day, I was told to go back to the kitchen, do racist slurs, Islamophobic slurs, all of that stuff. But lo and behold, a whole year later, people are saying, we should sign Mehdi Taremi. We should sign him. He's a proven goal scorer. He'll get the job done for a year or two whilst United, if we buy Højlund, he can carry the weight and blah, blah, blah. Shut up, man. Your Qatar pronunciation. That's how it's pronounced. It's not Qatar, guys. It's Qatar. It's Qatar. It's a qa. So it's Qatar. I don't say Qatar because that's me downplaying it. It's the Arabic pronunciation, and it really bothers me when people go to like the UAE and they say I'm going to Abu Dhabi. It's not Abu Dhabi. It's Abu Dhabi. It's Abu Dhabi. What else? There's so many words that people pronounce, and it's just it's so jarring. It's so jarring. Taremi is literally a free signing too to Inter. Yeah, he's going on a free in the summer. His contract was literally expiring this year. United could have got him to carry some weight off his shoulders. He was linked to United as well in the summer, if you lot remember. And I remember speaking to his agent about it, and his agent was like, well, United are interested, but, it's just about whether the deal gets done or not. They couldn't do it. Heung-min Son has never won it, and if you win, you don't have to go to military service in Korea. So is that why he wants to win it? So he never has to do military service again. In that case, come on. Nah, I want him to go. Not that I want him to go do military service, but I want Spurs to be without him. Second half is nearly underway, guys. Teams have just come out. Big up to everyone. You lot kept me entertained for that half. For Mina teaching Arabic now. My goal every year is to learn Arabic. Conversational Arabic. And we got kickoff underway. Oh, let me start my timer. My goal is to learn conversational Arabic, guys. I need to do better. 2-1. What minute do you lot say Richarlison is getting his what minute do you lot say Richarlison is going to get his his hat trick? I'm hoping Everton actually score. I'm not joking. Ball in from Ashley Young. Someone is down holding their head. Is that Johnson? It's not Johnson. A Spurs fan is down holding his head. I was learning Arabic in Egypt and teaching English in return. Egyptians are some of the best people I've ever met. Great sense of humor and very welcoming. Top, when it comes to my favorite people that I've met on holidays, Yemeni Arabs are the best. Yemenis are so funny. But I think it's because where I'm from and Yemenis have like a little political relationship and whatnot. Egyptians are jokes. Egyptians are hilarious. I totally agree with that. Their bants are so jokes. In swinger from McNeil, another one. It's a deep one. Keeper comes out, flappy bird settings. Flappy bird settings. Vicario comes out, flappy bird settings. I remember whenever I meet Egyptians and I say I'm from the UK, they always ask me, Mohamed Salah? That's the first thing they say. Ball over the top, Branthwaite deals with it. Otherwise, that was going straight through to Richarlison. But yeah, Egyptians always say, when they hear that I'm from the UK, they're always like, do you know Mohamed Salah? I'm going back to where I came from if the UK says to join the army. That has been the funniest topic of the conversation I've seen online in the last couple of days. It's a long kick and Calvert-Lewin is chasing it down and somehow headers it backwards. What an idiot. 3-2 Everton, says Trevor. Big up to Trevor. That's what they asked me straight away. I was wearing my Bruno top and I got hate. Yeah, they love Liverpool. I think there's a new wave of Liverpool. Like in the next 20 years, we're going to see a bunch of people that are Egyptians that are Liverpool fans, and they're saying that they're Liverpool fans because of Mohamed Salah 20 years ago. It's a goal kick. Come on, Everton, don't let me down, man. The beef between Maddison and Maupay was jokes, guys. Did you not see the social media beef? How can he say you got more relegations than I do? That is, bring back the shithousery like that in football, where players shit talk each other online. I swear that is so funny, man. Honestly, that was the funniest crap. You lost and you still talk shit on the internet. That is hilarious. That is jokes, man. The way that I was laughing for ages. Yo, Maupay is a shithouse. I F with it. Nah, it was so jokes. It was so jokes. And the thing is you're so shameless because you lost. But he still had to get his digs in somehow. But also, Maddison started it. What did Maddison say about his celebration? He said something about the commentator. They asked him in the interview about Maupay doing his celebration. And wallahi, this Calvert-Lewin guy is ass. Bring on Beto, man. Bring on Beto. He said, what did he say about Maupay? He said something like, oh, he scored, but he still lost. Oh, look at James Garner. That's my boy. That's my boy, James Garner. He didn't score enough goals to have his own celebration. That's it. That's what he said. So I hear it. Maupay just clapping back. Maupay just clapping back. I respect it. I respect it. Nah, that was two jokes, man. But that's the kind of things that I want to see in football, you know? That's the kind of shithousery that I want to see in football. Call me crazy, but that's the things that I enjoy. Put Neil Maupay on the In-Betweeners. He did the job. The In-Betweeners is such a good TV show. I used to love that show, man. Ball over the top. Harrison is chasing it down. He tries to lob Vicario. It's just a very bad attempt. A very bad attempt. Take off Calvert-Lewin. Bring on Beto. Bring on Beto. I'm sure Beto has a better touch and control than Calvert-Lewin does. Udogie manages to hold on to it, but then gets dispossessed, but then wins it back. Udogie got that dog in him, I swear. Look at that. He's got that dog in him. Udogie is in the 10 right now. A whole left back that's in the 10. Maddison just got slapped in the face by Idris Gane, but the ref has played on. Go for goal, Pedro Porro, big save. Big save from Pickford. But Maddison is still down as well. Maddison is still down. It was just a minor little, I don't know if he took it to, did he get poked in the eye or something? Because it's just a little bat on the face. Beto is stiff but quick and strong. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, Calvert-Lewin is getting flung around non-stop when he's in duels with Van de Ven or Romero. And he's got a crap touch. He's literally got the touch like he's wearing Timberlands. I'm not even joking. That ain't no slap. You need to get up. That was the softest slap. Outswinger for Spurs. That is bad. That is horrible. Doesn't even beat the first man. Doesn't even get into the box. Doesn't even beat the first man to get into the box. The Rock versus Roman Reigns is happening this year. WrestleMania. You lot know I know nothing about wrestling. There's way too many new wrestlers for me to keep up with. When I was growing up, it was people like The Rock. It was Rikishi. If you lot remember Rikishi, I used to love playing with him in wrestling games. Oh, Idris Gane takes a touch to let it go out for a corner. But Rikishi, Big Show, what was them? Undertaker, Kane, the Jericho brothers, I think their name was. Matt Hardy. That's the wrestling I grew up with. Now I'm seeing people like Roman Reigns. I'm seeing the most randomest wrestlers. And I'm like, these people, when I play WWE, I'm like, these people don't even look like wrestlers. Richarlison flicks it on. Højbjerg goes for goal, but that is a bad shot. Rikishi's finisher, that used to be hilarious. Oh, my days. Oh, that reminds me of my childhood, man. And you did not grow up properly with your siblings, guys, if you did not have your own makeshift wrestling games. We used to me and my siblings used to do wrestling games all the time, and we used to like try out different wrestling moves on each other. And then I remember one time my sister tried to do the Stone Cold Steve Stunner, the Stone Cold Stunner on me, and my mom got so mad because I literally I was fake acted like I was unconscious on the floor. And my mum thought I was actually unconscious because all she saw was my sibling just bam, putting my head into the floor. Roman Reigns is Rikishi's cousin. Shut up. Or maybe I'll support Roman Reigns then, because Rikishi was one of my favorite wrestlers, man. He was so funny. He was so funny. Branthwaite is holding his own against Richarlison in the 1v1 battles. He's holding his own right now. Tarkowski goes all the way back to Pickford. Well done, Pickford. For once, you did not boot the ball out. Good on you. Ball over the top. Harrison chasing it down. He's through on goal. Van der Ven with serious recovery. Serious recovery. Big up to Noah in the chat. Thank goodness my sibling and I didn't do the Yokozuna finisher. Look at that run. Harrison has no pace, but Van der Ven is quick as well. Van der Ven is quick. Oh, it's the Uso brothers, Rikishi's kids. Okay, then I have to support them. I have to support them. Yes, I know Jay and Jimmy Uso. What's that phrase I kept hearing when I was playing WWE on stream? I didn't know that was Rikishi's kids. Another deep in-swinger. Vicario comes out and collects it. Your mum was like, I'll knock both of you. We used to wrestle all the time, but it's inevitable when you, especially if you have siblings that are like, if you're all close in age, like relatively close in age. I would never wrestle with my older siblings that are like 10 plus years older than me. Maddison through to Werner. He's through on goal. 1-1-1 with Pickford. Great save from Pickford. I thought that might have been offside. Richarlison gets done for a free kick. No, it was offside. Werner was offside, but Richarlison's holding his knee in a lot of pain. My timestamp, I need to actually fix it because it's about 10 seconds behind. There you go. There you go. Yeah, my timestamp is in sync. I chokeslammed my cousin once and he wasn't moving. I thought he was dead. He was acting. Listen, that's the best part of childhood, is doing wrestling moves on each other. Our age are definitely shown by the generation we refer to. You know what I realize is, when I realize I'm old, guys, when I realize I'm old is when I see my younger cousins and like my nieces and my nephews who I remember the days they were born. I've become the auntie, yeah? You know when you were a kid, there was always that auntie that used to be like to you, I remember when you were born. Now I've become that auntie where I say to my nieces and nephews and all my cousins, I'm like, yeah, I remember when you were born. That's when I realize my age. That's when I realize I'm old. It's the worst. It's actually the worst, man. You live long enough to become the thing that you hated when you were a kid. When I was a kid, I used to hate when aunties or random people used to be like, I remember you when you were born. Shut up, man. You don't remember me when I was born. Now, I say that to when my cousin's celebrating their 18th birthday. I'm like, oh my God, how are you 18? Like, I remember the day you were born. It's the worst, man. It's the worst. And especially because I realize I'm old, but when I see my nieces and nephews growing up, like some of them who were born when I was like a teenager, and I'm just like, how can you be that age? I'm still a kid myself. It's crazy. Wasteful free kick from Everton. Goes all the way back to Vicario. Come on, man, bring on Beto. Bring on Beto. Johnson is through. He's got a lot of pace. He's trying to find Werner, which he just about does, but it gets dealt with. That's a great challenge from Godfrey. Great challenge from Godfrey. And Werner is limping. Richarlison is such a baby. I dislike that guy. Yeah, he complains like he gets like bodied a lot in the game. He gets injured a lot. I don't know why Werner slowed down. It's like he was waiting for the ball to come to him. Corner. They're not beating the first man with their crosses. They are not beating the first man with their crosses. Pedro Porro is now down as well. And it's a throw on to Everton. I grew up watching WWF Attitude Era. That was the best era of wrestling. I was referring to wrestling as WWF for so long until someone said to me once that they changed the name. And I was like, damn, didn't realize that. Go on then, Everton. What you got for me? What you got for me? I don't know why TNT Sport right now are advertising Inter versus Juve tomorrow to us, because that's two unentertaining teams. That is two unentertaining teams. My parents banned WWE. Abdi, what country are you from by any chance? Are you Somali? Because I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you are Somali, because yeah, my parents hated wrestling in the house or any form of like fighting stuff, because they knew that we would take inspiration from that. Some of my cousins were banned from watching Tracy Beaker. If you grew up in the UK and you know about Tracy Beaker, some of my family, so my cousins are that, they were not allowed to watch Tracy Beaker at home because they were scared, their parents were scared that they would like learn an attitude from it. Maddison, great save. Pickford with 2 great saves so far in this half. Everton passing is crazy right now. Erratic. They need to settle down a little bit. I was born in 99 and youths today think I'm old for being born in the 90s. I was born in 95, and whenever, one day, guys, me and my nephew were having a little cussing match. It was his birthday. We were having a rap battle, actually. Who's Tracy? Tracy Beaker is a TV show in the UK. It was like a teenage TV show about a girl who lives in a care home called the Dumping Ground. And she was just like a menace. Like, she was just a menace. I think she was just misunderstood, but she was a menace. So a lot of, like, my aunties and that didn't want their kids watching it because the kids would learn, like, a bad attitude. Oh, Godfrey holds on to it. It goes out for a corner again. It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Well, I was just about to say my dad hated Tracy Beaker in the Dumping Ground. Tracy was a menace. Tracy Beaker, man. They even made a new version of it like a year or 2 ago, for adults, where Tracy Beaker has a child. But I'm like, this is not the Tracy Beaker I grew up watching. I don't want to watch Tracy Beaker as a mom. I want to watch her being chaotic. I want to see her being a chaotic parent. Chuckle Brothers was my favorite comedy. To me, to you, to me, to you. Didn't one of them die? Didn't someone from I'm sure one of the brothers died in Chuckle Brothers, like during COVID, I think it was. The doggy is just holding on to it. Oh, be careful, Idris Ganaga. He finds Richarlison, it gets blocked. Same way that they scored the first goal, they nearly scored again from that. Ashley Young, good tech. Barry died a few years ago. I remember. Mina, have you ever got sent back to Somalia for Dakar Ellis? Never in my life. I was a good kid. I wasn't a good kid. I was a well-behaved kid in it. But I've never been. Have you been sent back? I don't know anyone. Like, I don't have any family or friends that have been sent back. Actually, some of my cousins have been sent back. Some of my cousins have been sent back. Anyone watch the Sarah Jane Adventures? I didn't, but I remember it. I wasn't a real big fan of it. The other brother who was in the show also died a couple years back as well. Wow. UK have some good shows. I streamed them. I think the recent era of TV shows in the UK are just not that good. Growing up, the shows were fun. They were good. I got sent back, but to Kenya. Damn, what did you do to get sent back to Kenya? Papi Sarr is coming on. Looks like it's going to be a double substitution for Spurs. What did you do to get sent back? Guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about with Abdi, there's a thing in our culture where, like, when people misbehave, or when your parents want you to learn your culture a bit more, they send you back to your home country for a couple years. And it's quite common in society. Sometimes it's for people who misbehave, and sometimes it's just for people to learn their culture if they grew up in the Western world. So I've never had it. I've never experienced it, but Abdi said he has. Højbjerg with the ball. And he finds Werner out on the left-hand side. Werner 1v1 versus Godfrey. Ashley Young comes to support. That happens in the West India community too. I think it happens a lot in the ethnic community. Yeah, I think it happens a lot in the ethnic community. It was more to learn about the culture and religion. Okay, makes sense. Maddison is so deep right now. He's next to his centre-backs. Everton have calmed down attacking-wise 60 minutes. 61 minutes, sorry. 62 minutes now. And they've calmed down a bit. They're really bigging up James Maddison, but I think he's been a bit more involved in the end of the first half, but second half, not so much. Will shows like EastEnders and Coronation Street ever end? I don't think so. I don't think so. How long has EastEnders been on for? It's been on for like over 40 years now. Look at that. James Maddison, man. What could have been if United signed him? What could have been if we signed him, unfortunately? Ashley Young versus Udogie. He's getting held up. And he's just leaning into him as well. Arthur, Rugrats, Keenan and Kel. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Proper shows back then. I don't know what kids watch now, you know. I don't know what kids watch now. Because back in the day, the TV shows that I used to watch, Disney Channel, elite. Oh, Kulusevski coming on. Papi Sarr coming on. Brennan Johnson off for Kulusevski. You better get Bentancur off this pitch, bro. He's been smelling up the place. By the way, it doesn't work with misbehaving kids. All it does is bring all the Somalis who's been acting up around the world in one place. Yeah, it doesn't. Everyone I know who's gone there, anyone I know who's got sent back because they've misbehaved, they come back worse. They come back worse. Yeah, Bentancur off. Papi Sarr on. He looks so young. He looks like a baby. Kulusevski, fresh legs. He's going to score, I think. I think he might score. It's another free kick for Everton. It's a good ball. Why is Calvert-Lewin going to try header it from that far out? Oh, get Calvert-Lewin off. Get him off. I learned about that from Zadie Smith's novel, White Teeth. I like Zadie Smith. I've read a few of her books. I can't remember. There's one that I read. Oh, I can't remember what it was called. But there was one book I read of hers that I liked. I grew up in the 80s, and the TV show in the 80s and the 90s are the best. I grew up in the, obviously, 2000s and the 90s. But the TV shows that I watched growing up, the likes of One on One, All of Us, My Wife and Kids, Fresh Prince, Girlfriends. If you lot know, I'm naming some of the best black comedy TV shows of the 2000s. Top. Girlfriends is actually on Netflix. I might rewatch it again for Bants. But All of Us, I loved it. My Wife and Kids, loved I still watch My Wife and Kids till today. I still... Open the door, close the door. I am so confused. Junior was so funny on My Wife and Kids. But I knew that poem word for word when I was younger. The amount of times I watched that episode. Is crazy. Oh, man. But yeah, My Wife and Kids, Fresh Prince, of course. Maddison is through. He's blaring down. Oh, it takes a heavy touch. Godfrey comes and deals with it. But yeah, My Wife and Kids, top. Oh, a very late challenge on Godfrey. On Richarlison. That should be a yellow. He took him out. He's saying that Godfrey dived, but it looked like he took him out. Oh, he didn't touch him. Oh, Godfrey, you're a disgrace. Godfrey, you disgraceful guy, bro. My Twitter timeline is filled with all the stupid stuff Junior did in My Wife and Kids. Junior's one of my favorite. Like, I don't think there's gonna be ever a better character than Junior in TV comedy series. Like, he is hilarious. He was hilarious. Obviously, Claire was funny as well, but she was like funny in a dumb way, like because she was so dopey. Junior's parenthood arc, though, yeah, he matured quickly. That just shows that once you have a kid, you mature. Goal kick to Everton. What other TV shows? Yeah, My Wife and Kids, obviously. Fresh Prince. All of Us. One on One. Girlfriends. Sister. That's all the shows that I watched growing up. And then I obviously watched like Hannah Montana. I watched the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. That's So Raven. That's the three main ones that I used to watch on Disney Channel. Trouble had some bangers. Honestly, Trouble was a great channel. If you grew up on Trouble, then you know. Papi Sa, Fowls, Idris Gane Gay, are they not from the same country? I ain't watched EastEnders since Lucy Bill happened. Lucy Bill, did she not die? Did Lucy Bill not die in EastEnders? The last time, it's been a long time that I've watched EastEnders. Like, I cannot remember the last time. I think it was like 2019, maybe just before the pandemic, 2020 was probably the last time I watched EastEnders. Yeah, Lucy Bill died like 2014. Yeah, I remember she died. I remember, that episode, the best episode on EastEnders will always be that Christmas special, man. That Christmas special when Max Branning got caught cheating on his wife with Stacey. Elite. And now I just seen a clip on TikTok the other day, and it said that Stacey was cheating with Jack Branning, which was her ex-husband, her widowed husband's uncle, and also the brother of the man she cheated with. It was very confusing, man. It was so confusing. That's so Raven and Keenan and Kel growing up. Yeah, Keenan and Kel. I liked iCarly. I'm not gonna lie. iCarly was my guilty pleasure. I liked iCarly, but I didn't really like watching Nickelodeon. I didn't really watch Nickelodeon that much. I used to watch Disney Channel a lot more than Nickelodeon. I was fully invested in EastEnders. Yeah, back then Christmas specials, elite. You knew you were getting primed. And then the Christmas special. Do you remember when? Do you guys remember when Ronnie Mitchell stole the baby? Who did she steal a baby from? She swapped the two babies, and her baby was dead, and she swapped it with someone else's baby who had a baby on the same day as her. And then she raised the baby for like a whole year before she finally admitted that she stole the baby. Do you guys remember that? And then her and Roxy drowned in water like a couple of years later on New Year's. Richarlison, great save from Pickford. Maddison goes for the header, gets cleared out. Pickford's having a good one. Her sister, was it her sister that she stole it from? I just remember her stealing a baby. It was Cat's baby. There you go. DM comes clutch, says it's Cat's baby. Yeah, do you remember when she stole the baby and she was raising the baby for like a whole year? And then like a couple of years later, was it Roxy's wedding day on New Year's when they both drowned in the water? Mad soap opera setting's been on. Listen, Riri's from America, yeah? So she probably thinking, what the hell are these people talking about? But EastEnders is a staple in British soap or British dramas. It's been on for like 40 plus years in it, and there's been some crazy storylines. They drowned, yeah. So Ronnie and Roxy drowned on Roxy's wedding day. Roxy is her sister, or was it Ronnie's wedding day? It was one of their wedding days, and they drowned in water on New Year's Day. Ronnie was my favorite character in EastEnders, guys. I know that's gonna sound crazy, but Ronnie was actually my favorite character. Anyone watched Zoe 101? I never, but I remember it. I'm from Manchester, but I preferred EastEnders over Corrie. Call me a pagan. You know what's so funny? I didn't know Coronation Street was based in Manchester until some of my friends from Manchester, I always say to them, like, they sound like they should be in Coronation Street because of their accents. And then that's when they were like, oh yeah, because Coronation Street is based in Manchester. I was like, what? Mind blown. I want EastEnders to go full telenova. Now, EastEnders I haven't watched it in a long time. And also, the difficult thing of trying to watch it now is there's so many new characters. Do you remember, guys, when Denise got locked up in her basement by her husband? And I've heard that her husband is now back. What was her husband called? That black guy that was just so chaotic and he used to kill people and just get rid of their bodies. And then he locked up Denise for how many months in a basement? Lucas, there you go. Lucas, DM knows, man. DM is educated when it comes to EastEnders. DM London is educated. I remember when Lucas locked her up in a basement for like how many months and people just thought she was missing. And then one day she just comes out and she looks bare scrawny with her hair messed up and people are like, where the hell did you come from? And she's like, Lucas has had me locked up in a basement for how long? And he's killed bare people. EastEnders was, yeah. EastEnders 2011 to 15, 16 is no one's touching it, man. It was elite. It was elite. Do you remember when Kat found out Kat had a baby, remember? And the daughter was raised as her sibling. And then she was like, you're not my mother. I'm your mother. Iconic, man. Iconic. Is that Richarlison on the floor again? You're not my mother. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Kat and Zoe, oh man, iconic. Riri, or anybody in the chat that's not from the UK, yeah, just go on EastEnders and type in best EastEnders moments, and you'll just see a comp of all the best iconic moments in EastEnders. I'm probably missing some things out, you know. I'm probably missing some stuff out, but that's the things that I can remember from the top of my head. That was such a moment in telly. That was iconic. That was iconic. Kat has given us a lot of iconic moments in EastEnders. I think EastEnders is too late to tap into. I tried to get back into it in the Christmas time, but there was just so many new characters. I was like, what is this? Drunk Phil is the funniest. Phil Mitchell, yeah? R.I.P. Heather in it, because Heather was a goat. Heather was the goat. But the way Phil Mitchell hated Heather was hilarious. Like, I saw a clip the other day on TikTok, which was like all of Heather's funniest moments in EastEnders. Do you remember when she had a baby with that guy? Oh, who was that guy that she had a baby with? Like, he was like 18 years old at the time. That was effed up, man. That was so messed up. But Heather, when George Michael died in real life, yeah, I swear Heather was the first person I thought of, because she used to love him so much. She was so obsessed with George Michael. And then they killed her off in the show. For what reason? I don't know. Phil Mitchell, my favorite. Remember Michael Mina? Oh, Michael was that guy. He gave us one of the most iconic quotes. What was it? When you were out doing niche, I was out making moves. He gave us iconic moments as well. Nah, EastEnders. I need to go back and watch the top 10 EastEnders moments, man. EastEnders, iconic, man. Who is this running through the tunnel? Is that Bart? Who the hell is that running through the tunnel? Where did he just come from for him running through the tunnel? Honestly, guys, I don't know how Dominic Calvert-Lewin has survived how many minutes? 75 minutes of this game. He is pants. He's actually pants, guys. Coleman is coming on for Godfrey. I hope Godfrey's alright. He looked like he was injured, but I hope he's okay. Big up to Adam. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good day. EastEnders just reminds me of my older siblings. We all used to gather in the dining room to watch it. Sad times. People married and move out. You know what, guys? It is a sad part about adulthood. I was deep in it the other day. You know what I actually saw? I said this to one of my siblings the other day. If you have a lot of siblings, yeah, or if you've just got siblings just in general, one of your siblings will not attend anyone's funeral, and one of your siblings will attend everybody's funeral. Which basically means one will die first and one will die last. And the one who dies first will not get to attend anyone's funeral. And the one that dies last will attend everyone's funeral, but will not have any of their siblings at their funeral. Do you know how sad that made me when I saw that quote? I saw that quote on Reddit and it just made me so sad. I was like, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. It ruined my whole day that day when I saw that. But it's a part of adulting, unfortunately. Everybody moving out. That's why when I go back to my mom's house all the time, when I go back to my family house all the time, I like to go back to my old bedroom and just chill in there. It takes me back to when I used to live there. Good times. Come on, Everton. The last two might be in an accident and die at the same time. I mean, that's true. They could all die together. I got a lot of siblings. I'm not going to lie. I got a lot of siblings. So I will say that it might be very unlikely that we all die at the same time. There's like 8 of us. So I think it's very unlikely that we're all at the same place and we all die at the same time. Come on, Everton. You can nick a draw. Not with Calvert-Lewin up front, but you can nick a draw. They're pressing Spurs very heavy right now. But Spurs just getting out of that press so easily. Udogie playing so inverted, he's in the 10. Now, Mina, let's flip that word. I use it as a reminder to hug and appreciate our siblings. Facts, facts. If I give my sibling a hug, if I give my siblings a hug, guys, out of nowhere, they'll be like to me, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you hugging me? Not gonna lie, I don't have problems with death. I don't fear death because it's the one thing that's written for us. Like, everyone's gonna die in it. Everyone's gonna die. That's one guarantee. Why is this getting so deep all of a sudden, guys? Let's not do this. Let's not do this. It's Saturday. It's a good day. We're enjoying ourselves. It's a vibe along. We took it from talking about EastEnders and soaps and TV shows and all of that stuff to getting too deep, man. Let's rewind it. Let's rewind it. Let's rewind it. Let's rewind it and let's go back to vibing in it. Let's go back to vibing because things just got deep a bit too quick. Things has gone deep a bit. You started it with that quote. I know. I'm sorry. I'm shameless. I'm shameless. I literally started it. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I wonder, what should I have for lunch today, guys? What should I have for lunch? I don't know what to have for lunch because I'm going to a wedding later. I'm gonna save my dinner appetite for the wedding because the venue that I'm going to this wedding at has really nice food. It's got really nice food. So I'm going to save my dinner appetite. But for lunch, I don't know what to have. But I don't want to order something, so I might have to make myself something. Biryani. Biryani's too heavy. Don't eat anything now. All I've eaten is breakfast. What kind of wedding? I'm going to a Somali wedding. If anyone in the chat's ever been to a Somali wedding, it's actually just a wedding reception, really. And it's women only. So it's kind of cool. Soup. That's not lunch. What the hell? That's a starter. Fufu. Why the hell would I eat fufu for lunch, guys? That will put me straight to sleep. Plus, I've never even eaten it. Can I be your plus one? Unfortunately, I don't have any plus ones. I'm going with, I think most of my family is going. And my entire neighborhood, because it's my neighbor that's getting married today. So it's going to be a nice little link up with a lot of people that I grew up with and people I ain't seen in years. So it'll be fun. I don't really like to go to weddings as well. I say that and then I go to a lot of weddings. I'm having a Jamaican patty soon. You know what? I got some in the air fryer. I could put some in the air fryer. That sounds like a shout. I'm just looking forward to the rice and meat that I'm going to eat later. It's a light meat. Some light rice. I'm excited. Ashley Young is off. Man United legend, man. I'll never forget those 2 goals against Arsenal in the 8-2 win. I'll always remember you for that. Man like Yusuf Shamiti coming on. Tuna melt is for melts, like my sister. I love a good tuna melt. If tuna melt is for melts, then I am a melt. A nice tuna melt with prawn cocktail crisps. Elite. 10 minutes left. Listen, Everton, if you're going to do anything for me, just get a goal. That's it. And you don't need it, actually. You actually need the point. Kulusevski with the ball, trying to find Richarlison. Richarlison and Branthwaite are just in a battle right now. Branthwaite is actually pretty good, guys. He's pretty good. I've been watching him all game, and I'm very impressed with the way that he's been dealing with Richarlison, especially in the 1v1 duels and the 1v1 battles. He's been doing pretty well. Another throw-in for Everton. It's another throw-in. 9 minutes to go. They could get something, surely. Although they haven't really had... Every chance that they've had has come from the corners. So they have to try force another corner. When I'm on these chats, I feel like a bum because everyone is hours ahead of me. Well, America's like 5, 6, 7 hours behind us. So if it's 2 p.m. here, it must be like 6, 7, 8 a.m. for you. If Everton get relegated, we need to be all over Branthwaite. Whether they get relegated or not, we should be all over him. We should go do a double soup, Anana and Branthwaite. 70 million. Who says no? 7 a.m. Daniel says 7 a.m. Riri says 9. Damn, it's early for you lot. Oh, man. I remember one time when I was in Canada and I had to wake up early for a 12:30 Man United kickoff. And I was literally watching football half awake at 7 in the morning. It was the worst. So I respect you lot. I respect you guys a lot. But the good thing was that Champions League was on at like 3 p.m. in the afternoon over there. So it was all right. But I respect you lot that wake up early. And also the people that watch the games in the middle of the night in like Far East Asia. I respect them a lot. Because I'm seeing people, when United play at 8 o'clock, I'm seeing people saying it's 2, 3, 4 a.m. for them. Mickey van der Ven, what a player. What a player. He's actually really good. I rate him a lot. I rate him more than Romero, I'm not going to lie. I rate him a lot more than Romero. He's just gonna get chasing the ball down. He's getting dealt with by Van der Ven. He's getting dealt with by Van der Ven. The players, I'm dead. The fans are giving the ball back to Spurs, and as he just dashed it at him. Although it's 2:14 in the UK, it's 3:14 in Liverpool. What did the Scousers do? What did the Scousers do? Every time I meet Scousers and then we talk about football and then they're like, oh, what team do you support? I say Manchester, and they're like, yeah, stop talking to me. Should we do a Scouse accent again, guys? Should we do the Scouse? It's a corner. Corner for Everton. Let's go. Come on, man. Do it for Kadeem. Everton, do it for Kadeem. It's going to be another in-swinger, will it? Will it be another in-swinger? I think so. It is another in-swinger. It's a deep one. Vicario again picking it up easily. It's not working. This tactic is not working. And now Spurs are on the break. Udogie is the most forward player. Imagine that. The left back is the most forward player. And Tarkowski gets back. And then Pickford, bam. Quick ball out. Out for a throw-in. Everton with the double substitution. Beto is coming on about bloody time. Calvert-Lewin, get the hell out of here, man. Goodbye. Beto's gonna score. I'm sorry, Calvert-Lewin scored today, but other than that, he was ass. He was pants. McNeil coming off. And Lewis Dobbin is coming on. Fresh legs. Fresh legs up front, fresh legs in the middle. And Spurs are going to make a double substitution as well. Man like Brian Hill, that hairstyle's brazy. Timo Werner is off. Pickford is weird, even for a keeper. He's just so erratic. Like, he does weird shit. He does weird stuff. I can't imagine what Everton fans feel like. They're booing Maddison. Why are the Everton fans booing Maddison? I just realised Tottenham fans had to travel for a 12:30 game to Liverpool. That's like nearly a 4-hour drive. 2 hours by train. But damn. Damn. Me, I'm too lazy. I'll never take train to games. I'll always drive. To be fair, without Pickford, we would have been relegated a long time ago. Fair. He's just erratic with what he does sometimes. I think he's a good goalkeeper. I think his passing is really good. I think his shot stopping is great. Positioning good. But I just think he does erratic stuff sometimes. The way the stewards are sitting on the sideline is making me laugh so much. Udogie with the throw on. It's about 4 minutes left of regular time. I don't think there's going to be much extra time. I don't know why you're trying to control it when there's a defender right behind you. Papi Sarr gets dispossessed immediately. Everton on the break. Beto. Dobbin tries to take on 3 players instead. But Everton win it back straight away. Højbjerg gives it away. I don't know how Højbjerg has survived this long. Dobbin he's got players to aim for in the box if they can try get the ball in the box, but they can't. Everton forced to go back. Pickford shouts when he whispers. I don't think he has an inside voice. You know that? I don't think he has an inside voice. I'm happy Pickford made some saves. Gives my fantasy some points. I always feel bad for the stewards. Look at the way they're sitting. They're laying down on the side. They are laying down on the side because it's like a bit steep. It goes downhill like that. Go on. Dobbin, put a delivery in. Yusuf Shimiti, he had so much time. He had so much time. He had so much time. Was he onside? Because if he was, I don't know if that was on. They might have gone to VAR, but he had so much time to take a touch and actually shoot it. Anyone re-add Haaland back? I did. I put him back in my FPL. I put him back. I didn't make him my captain though because I don't know if he's gonna start. But I had KDB as my captain last week. That is probably the best chance they've had all half. Another ball over the top. It's offside. Big up to Lil Yo-Yo in the chat saying, same him, and I had added him in this week. I had to use my wild card, man. My team was so bad. So many players missing because of AFCON or the Asia Cup. So I had to use my wild card. Riri says I did as well. Oh, is this their new signing? Dragusin. Højbjerg off. Højbjerg should have been off a long time ago. He should have been off a long time ago. I put Neto and Gordon in. I got a plan. Who did I put? What's my team saying? I got KDB. I can't remember. I think I got... Don't judge me, guys, but I got Nunes. I got Nunes up top. I got Tony, Nunes, and Haaland up top. I got Martinelli, De Bruyne, Jota, Saka, and then I got Saliba, Walker, Pedro Porro, and then I got Leno in goal. It's not too bad. As long as I'm top of my family league, I don't care about... Okay, I'm about... Damn, I'm nearly 100 points off of first place in my league, in my family league. I think my brother-in-law is going to run away with that. Saka is a bad pick and I'm an Arsenal fan. Yeah, he was good at the beginning. I should take him out. I'm not going to lie. I should take him out because he was... Ooh, big kick from Pickford. Everton have so many players forward. Seamus Coleman nearly wins it, but then gets dispossessed by Brian Gill. Brian Gill's hairstyle does not suit his age. Go on, Everton. What you got for me? Ball up. Oh, Beto gets pushed in the box. They're trying to call a penalty, but ref ain't interested. He gets pushed. I think it's by Dragon Ball Z. Is VAR gonna look at it? I don't know if that's a pen. But if that would be given in... Oh, he drags his shirt as well. I don't think that's a pen. Man. Looks a bit soft. But he was getting his shirt dragged in the process as well. Yeah, no penalty. 7 minutes extra time. Get them. 7 minutes extra time. That's a lot. They had 5 minutes in the first half as well. I keep forgetting that the Prem are doing this thing where if you waste time, that it gets added on. They're just playing long balls over the top. They're just playing heavy. Please, Everton, I beg, score a goal. Please, Everton. I agree. I agree with that comment. Please score a goal. Who they giving player of the match to? Probably be Richarlison. Richarlison or Udogie for me. Or Van de Ven. But they're giving it to Richarlison. Man of the match goes to Richarlison. A very deserved man of the match as well. Oh, he just took Branthwaite out. But Everton are playing on. And then Seamus Coleman gets brought down. Oh, Idris Gade Gay has been getting stuck in. He's been getting stuck in, bro. His kit is dirty. My 2-1 Spurs prediction could be right. It could, but I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be right. I don't want it to be right. I'm dead. Pickford's come all the way up to the halfway line to take it. Tekken 2, I need to buy Tekken 8 though. I just don't have the time to play a game. Like, I only have time to play COD and FIFA, that's it. But I heard Tekken 8's really good. Flicked on. Ooh, nearly fell to an Everton player. Richarlison trying to start a counter-attack, but he's just holding it up instead. Gets dispossessed. Tarkowski fighting for the ball. Mikalenko fighting for the ball, but they can win it back. Spurs win it back straight away. Richarlison runs into Idris Gana Gueye. Idris Gana Gueye slips Beto through, but Beto gets barged. No free kick. That's the second time he's been barged, and he's trying to get the foul. But is that Michael Oliver? Of course, that's Michael Oliver. And now they get a free kick. Now they get the free kick. But Beto got no pace. Dragusen, yeah, he just puts the shoulder into him. I don't know if that's a foul. Right on the edge of the box. He just blocks him. Sean Dyche has just been booked. Ooh, it's getting tense. It's getting tense, guys. It's getting tense. Beto has no pace. His physicality, good. Hold up play, good. But his pace, none. Zero. His legs are too long for him. Coleman getting pushed around by Van der Ven and Romero. Free kick, in. There's a lot of options. Yes! Oh my god! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Everton! I'm absolutely shameless. I'm celebrating it like it's my own team. Let's go! Branthwaite, the future Manchester United defender. Manchester United's future form for defender scores the equaliser in what? 94 minutes. 94 minutes. What a ball in. They've been good with the set pieces. Vicario is now down, by the way. What a goal. Come on, says Kadeem. We're doing this for Kadeem, guys. Look at this. No way they're trying to say any offside. There's no offside. Don't be shameless. Branthwaite unmarked at the back post. They're checking offside. No. It comes off Romero. It never came off an Everton player. It came off Romero. It came off Romero. It did not come off an Everton player. The goal stands. Light work. They're looking at the first offside. And Vicario is still down. That is so onside, man. Branthwaite, get ready to come to Old Trafford, boy. Get ready to come to Old Trafford, boy. Yeah, goal stands. Onside. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. The hating was worth it, guys. The hating paid off for once. The hating paid off. 2-2. The goal stands. There you go. What a ball in, though. Everton's set pieces are ridiculous. They're actually really good. United can learn a thing or two from them when it comes to set pieces. And who's one of their set piece takers? James Garner. I think that ball was actually from James Garner. They deserve it, man. Everton deserved that. Everton deserved that. No offside. Yeah, come on, let's go. Do it for Kadeem. What? That is the smallest of touches that he got onto it. Imagine that. It would have been an own goal. Because it comes off Romero. It comes off Romero. He got the smallest touch and then he clattered into Vicario with it. Let's go. That's a big goal, man. Are they going to go for the win? No way they're going to go for the win. No way are they going to go for the win. There's still going to be time added on because it's 96 and it's 97 minutes right now, but it's 2.5 minutes was VAR check. Keep it in. Come on, ref. That's a foul. They're going for the win. They are going for the win. So disappointing. Højbjerg was terrible all game. Big reason why we couldn't get past their press. I don't know how Højbjerg stayed on for 80 minutes. Honestly, him and Bentancur was bad, but I don't know how Højbjerg managed to stay on for that long. That was poor. Goodison Park memories. They're about to take a point off Spurs. They're going for the win. Get smashed out into the crowd. Listen, momentum is with them right now. There's a ball on the pitch. They need to get the ball off the pitch. Tarkowski. Is he going to put a ball in? Bro, you ain't got many options in the pot. Oh, that nearly fell to Dobbin. Kulusevski is just going to boot outfield, man. Just put pressure on him. He can't deal with the pressure. Put the pressure on him. And they win the ball off him. I told you, put pressure on him. Oh, Mikalenko, cross gets booked. Dobbin wins the ball. No way. He gets booked for that. No way. It's in the Tottenham DNA. You can't change genetics. It's the heritage of the Spurs. I thought he won the ball there. Okay, he didn't. He did. He won a bit of the ball, so I don't even know how he gets done for that. It's so bad. I go to see X and then I feel bad for him. Everton are just scoring bare set. Both goals today they scored from set pieces. Beto, you better chase that centre back down. Udogi. They got no Maddison. They got no creativity right now. They got no creativity right now. This is just back to front. Beto just hacks a man down. He just hacked Romero onto the floor. Michael Oliver is so annoying. He's so jarring. His face gets on my nerves. Like, he's actually an annoying ref. Big up D4land says, big up Mina. Big up. Big up. What a game this has been, by the way, guys. The last 10 minutes. Entertaining. Full time. There you go. Listen, that's a big point for Everton. That's a big... They came down twice. They came back from being down twice. 1-0 and then 1-1, 2-1 and then 2-2. Congratulations to Kadeem. That's a big point for Everton. And Spurs drop points. That's all I care about. The hating worked. The hating worked. Someone said to me on stream yesterday that I should stop hating on teams when I'm watching them. But that's what we're here to do. I know it says a vibe along, but we're here also to hate. I did not want to see a Spurs win. I had to watch a Liverpool win against Chelsea the other day on stream. So I'm glad. I'm glad that Everton got the point. Calvert-Lewin, they're showing him on my screen right now, but he's pants. Big up to Daniel says, I couldn't watch this game without the stream. Big up. Kadeem says, this club is really going to kill me. I hope they don't. I hope they don't. I hope they don't get relegated either, but each to their own. You lot know what it is. I'm here today with the streams, with the content. I'll be live in exactly 30 minutes time with Saeed. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the West Ham game. We're going to talk about the Wolves game. Talk a bit about Rashford. We're going to talk about Onana. We're going to talk about Ten Hag. We're going to talk about the players, the Brunos, the McTominays, the everybody. We got a lot to talk about. So make sure you come through in half an hour. Turn on your post notifications. So when I go live, you will be notified. And then after that, I'll be back at 5 p.m. with a watch-along, Ivory Coast versus Mali. That will be a great game. I think that's going to probably be one of the most entertaining games of the quarterfinals. Whoever wins secures a spot in the semi-final. Big up to everyone. I hope you guys enjoy your afternoon or morning or night, wherever you're watching from. And I hope to see some of you lot in 30 minutes. You lot know what it is. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. As always, it's your girl, Mina. Peace.